Turbo machines. Let us define this turbo machine. Turbo machine is a device in which energy transfer takes place between a flowing fluid and a rotating element due to dynamic action and results in the change of pressure and momentum of the fluid. So depending on the type of turbo machine, the pressure and momentum of the fluid may increase or decrease. These turbo machines are classified mainly into two types. One is power producing turbo machine. It is also called as the power generating turbo machine, and another one is the power absorbing turbo machine. If the energy is extracted from the fluid flow, then it is called as the power producing turbo machine. For example, turbines. If water is used as the fluid, then it is called as the hydraulic turbine. If steam is used as the fluid, then it is called as the steam turbine. If air is used as the fluid, then it is called as the wind turbine. Next, we will study power absorbing turbo machine. If the energy is given to the fluid by the rotating element, then it is called as the power absorbing turbo machine. For example, compressors, pumps, even the ceiling fan which we use in our homes. These are all the examples of the power absorbing turbo machines. So now we'll study the general parts of a turbo machine. So this is the sketch of the axial flow steam turbine. These are the parts of the turbo machine. One is rotor, fixed blades, moving blades, casing. So you can see here, this is the rotor. It is also called as the rotary drum, which is mounted on this shaft. And the moving blades are mounted on this rotary drum. You can see here, these are the moving blades which are mounted on this rotary drum, and whereas these are the fixed blades which are mounted on the casing. And this is the inlet of the turbine, and this is the outlet of the turbine. So now we will study what are the functions of this fixed blades and the casing. These fixed blades are also called as the stationary blades, and the function of this fixed blade and the casing is to guide the fluid which is flowing through the turbo machine. It guides the fluid flow in a particular direction. And at the same time, the function of the casing is also in order to avoid the splashing of the fluid, in order to avoid the fluid flow in the outside. So this casing is provided. So when the steam enters the turbine, here you can see here it is a smaller portion, and the area, cross-sectional area of the steam turbine, it goes on increasing. When the steam enters a smaller portion of the turbine, as it expands, the specific volume of the steam goes on increasing with the reduction in the pressure. So in order to accommodate the same flow rate throughout this turbo machine, we need to increase the flow area of the turbo machine. For that purpose, the cross-sectional area of the turbo machine goes on increasing here. You can see here, for that purpose also the height of the blades also goes on increasing. Now coming to this moving blades, the function of this moving blade is to extract the energy from the steam and convert it into mechanical energy to drive this rotor or rotary drum. And as this moving blades rotates, the drum also rotates. As drum rotates, this shaft rotates, and this shaft which is coupled to the generator where electricity is produced in the generator. As the steam flows over these moving blades, it is accelerated with the reduction in pressure and temperature of the steam. So which causes the increase in the velocity of the steam when it is flowing over the moving blades. So this increase in velocity over this moving blades, it creates a force which acts on these moving blades and causes them to rotate. So already I have told you, as these moving blades rotate because of the force which acts on the moving blades by the steam. So as these moving blades rotate, this drum also rotates. As drum rotates, this shaft rotates, and this shaft which is coupled to the generator where the shaft of the generator also rotates, where electricity is produced in the generator. So this is the explanation about the different parts of the turbo machine.